Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah. I'm gonna be playing some Apollo Justice today. I know usually it's the Tuesday, but I played Breath of the Wild on Tuesday, so I'm playing this today. It's Thursday, but we're all good. Last we played this, if I remember correctly, we started last we played this, we found out for real, for sure, who killed Mr. Lettuce, first of all. And then we started Turnabout Succession, which is we don't know too much yet. Actually, um, we know that our defendant, our client, is very shy, and then we met a character whose face I really don't want to see again. If I remember correctly, his name is Brushel something. He's quite the character, so let's continue. Sure. Cool. Oh, and also, we are going into trial once again knowing pretty much nothing. So hopefully, hopefully we're not, like, so fucked, you know? Cause, fucking Christ, we are screwed. But you know what? We'll turn it around. It's okay. October 8th, 9:48 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 6. Also, I did give Brushel, again, I don't remember his name, a voice, but I don't know if I can recreate that. It's been a while. Okay. Good morning. Vera Misham. All right. Oh, so she's the defendant, and then the victim is her father, who was apparently poisoned, but, like, it wasn't, like, in any food. It was just, like, on the cut. It's just weird. This guy, I hate him. Look at his face. Just, ugh. Actually, let's see what's written about these people. Vera Misham, age 19, female. The defendant, accused of poisoning her father, Drew Misham. Spark Brushel, right. 36. Freelance journalist, can smell a scoop from miles away. God, dude, no. Get him away. How do I... Okay, 44, male, popular stage magician. His overly loquacious manner can get annoying. Okay, charge of initial investigation. Drew Misham, age 52. Painter known for his illustrations. Poisoned at Drew Studio. His face still freaks me out a bit. So, you're Vera, right? I'm Trucy. Trucy Wright. That's right with the W, but not right, right? Oh god, please, no, Trucy. As silent as ever. Probably traumatized, to be honest. Not that I would blame her, but we're on your side. You can tell us anything, please. Nothing. Oh wait, she speaks. Good morning. She speaks. Oh, Apollo, we are just all right. Not bad, not bad. But I think you do better with a little smile, you know. Don't force a smile on her. Her father just died. Like, come on. Trucy, a bit more tact here, huh? You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know. No, Trucy. Trucy, no. No. Stop. Don't be like those people that are like, oh, just give us a smile. Why don't you smile? Like, you'd be prettier if you smiled. Like, shut the fuck up. Trucy, don't be like that, please. Trucy, let's take it easy for starters. What? Nice smile. Oh my god, is that a lion? Cute. Thank you for taking my case. Also, apologies again with the sniffles. My allergies, I hate them. Okay. Nice smile, Misham. Okay, well, that's a start, I guess. Again with this hand. Fucking gross, spindly finger. Ugh. There she goes again with the nail there she goes with the nail polish again. That's great, really. It's so cultured. What the fuck? Why the face again? Why this? Why the same smile? Want to try? I don't know. Girls, Apollo, no! No, everyone, no! The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger, and a stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really. And maybe one that led to his death. I don't know. October 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Alright. Again, how is this, like, for real, though? Like, I know it's Ace Attorney, so we always have the same prosecutor, but fucking Christ. It's for the story, I know. Well, we will now begin the trial of Judge. Why are you so... Judge, what's wrong with you today? Is the judge okay? His voice is all raspy, and he's looking around all nervous like. Yeah, what's wrong with you, sir? The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time, and may indeed alter our legal system forever. Oh right, it's a trial of a trial. Today is the test of the juris system, and the first step towards a new order in our courts. Why can't I do his voice today? What the fuck? Daddy's secret mission! The jurist will function like a jury. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will. Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom? Why can I not read today? 3 closed-circuit cameras watch the courtroom at all times. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. What? Jurist, Judge Well and Judge Cool. Were you, Judge? Were you really, though? You were stuttering like crazy earlier. My apologies, Herr Judge. Jurist, today, Oh, Judge, please. I love this music, it's so good! The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings. And we're about to find out just what effect they're going to have. Alright. The victim is the painter Drew Misham. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? His coffee wasn't poisoned, though. There wasn't any poison in the coffee. Someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself. Why? Okay. Yes, it was. The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death. Alright, here we go. We gotta look at that autopsy report. According to this report, the victim's death was caused by atroquinine. I don't know if I pronounced that right. A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligrams. So, it's similar to... the one that Feeny drank, maybe. Or ate. If there was any poison in the bottle left at that point. A touch of the troconine in the body is a touch of the Reaper's scythe. Reaper of the Bailey? No. Okay. I need to finish that game too. I mean, I played the first one, but I should get to the second one. Maybe after this. Alright. I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety. No, I don't want to see him. That journalist, no doubt. Please. No. Oh, what is this? What's this pose, dude? God, what voice? What voice did I give you? Well, for starters, I think that was it. My name is Spark Bristol. My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record. Again, for the record, shut up. No. I dislike conclusions, specifically the jumping to aspects of conclusions. Preconceptions make Park sandbox of endless desert waste. End quote. But you are a journalist. You said so yourself yesterday. I wonder if his hair is also supposed to be like the shape of a toothbrush or something, and that's why it's like that. Because why? Whatever. Whatever. Let's continue. Brushel. It's not Brushel, it's Brushel, I'm guessing now. A simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out. Alright, here we go. What's your testimony? I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier, I guess? Journalistic history made, end quote. God, enough with the end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next. Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time. God, just don't do that pose. It's weird. It's weird. Inappropriate. Stop. You do look very suspicious, dude. The cameras are rolling. Oh, Judge, please. You didn't do it, did you? You do a thing like that? Come on, that's like newsmaker makes the news. And newsmaker makes it. I mean, you look like you could be the killer. Like, you look unhinged, like one. Does he? I guess. I'm so happy for him. Very well, Mr. Justice. Your cross-examination, please. What was there to cross-examine? That testimony's... Okay, whatever. Alright. Visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier. Journalistic history made. Brought us coffee right after we started. Okay. 9 at night? Isn't that a little late for an interview? It is pretty late. Oh, so he didn't set up the time, but Drew Misham did. Okay. Right, can you tell us what it was like when you arrived? The first outsider to okay, hold on. I wanna check something. "52 male, time of death October 6th between 9 and 9:30 p.m. Atroquinine poisoning." So not much info there. You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio?
Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history. A basically insignificant step for all mankind.
Why?
But a giant step for that Brushel guy. End quote.
At least he's aware. If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an insider. I guess. Brought us coffee. All began when I was in the 3rd grade. Okay, enough. No, we meant the... That's not what I meant. I believe I know what her forehead is driving at. This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone other than the defendant touch it? Right, that. That's what I was going to say, really. Really. Alright, can you just answer the question then? Just answer. Who touched the coffee? Dunno. What do you mean you don't know? You were there. Ah. No. You wouldn't think stars could fall, really. Does this matter? Who? Ugh, no. I can't do his voice right now. Star dies, nah, lacks imagination. Of course, you could go with Drew dies, straight to the point. No. I think we need to hear about something a little more substantial. The moment of death, Brushel's coffee, or the star's coffee. I mean, the star is the one that died, technically. Drew Misham. We could also say the moment of death. I'm gonna go with this one. You say Mr. Misham had the coffee too? But, or two, that wasn't a question. But did you actually see him drink the coffee?
Of course. Okay, I'm gonna do the voice. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. End quote. I live in a man sees dog eat.
What? I Yet.
I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man put lips to mug. Drinks. End quote.
Huh, okay. That poison is quite virulent, I hear.
My stomach did a so-called somersault, since I'd gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it.
Dude, stop. Does this guy have a pause button? No, he doesn't. Unfortunately. All information is important. The victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over? Okay. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony. Yes, thank you, Judge. Hold on, let me just see what we have here. I know. Don't link it, Apollo. Why would you? Don't worry, I'll be fine. No, you won't. You'll die. Look, I know. I meant I won't lick it.
Who knows what you do when I'm not watching?
Trissy. Next thing you know, she'll be telling me not to drink coffee before bedtime. Okay, there's not much of anything here. Okay. Let's press this thing. So he either took a sip or he didn't, and then fell over. Okay. So Mr. Misham drank the coffee and fell over immediately. I think Brushell's telling the truth too. Should I get him to talk about something else? But hold on. Wait, do we have any information on, like, the Troconine itself? No, not now. There's no real need to change the testimony. Why are we like this? No, I don't want to see this. Do we have any information on the because all I know is that that tiny bit of poison is enough, but is it like an instant reaction to the poison? I don't know. Traces of the slow acting. So it wouldn't be instant. So if he drank it and then fell to the floor right away, then that wouldn't make sense. Objection! There we go. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used, atroconine. I know. Yes, but it's slow acting. It's slow. Judge, it's slow acting. Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we weren't told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. Atroconine is virulent? Okay. Is as virulent as he says. But death doesn't come upon ingestion. Not immediately. That's because atroconine is slow acting. According to one forensic scientist, Emma Sky, it takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Yes, if we suppose that the moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, then he would still have had time left to enjoy his last cup of joe, even if it wasn't the coffee. There we go. Yes, what is the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct. Why, that contradicts the entire testimony we've just heard. Well, Mr. Brushell, anything to say? On the record. Fuck you. Okay. Dude, there's a time and place for this. Oh, what now? It's Bruschel. Da, ja, ja, blah. What was wrong with me? Bruschel, let's take a trip back down memory lane. Huh? Did the victim really die, then say he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital. Enough with that pose. It's gross. Excuse me? No! If you say that to him, he's gonna change his testimony. Are you... What's it called? Baiting? No, but manipulating the... Oh, this pisses me off! Javier, no! Ew! Wait, is he cleaning his glasses with his spit? And toothbrush? Gross. That wouldn't clean anything, though. That would just leave smudge marks all over your glasses. No, 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 no. Attorney utterly confused, end quote. Oh, poor Apollo. What did you notice? Ugh.
I'd heard of poison that takes a sweet time, see?
Ugh.
You bet I am. The antidote for poisonous contradiction, end quote, you might say.
Ugh. Or, I still have no idea what you're talking about, end quote, I might say. Oh, this poor boy.
I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee.
Oh, wow. What? No! As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony that Mr. Misham died instant after he drank.
Of course I'm standing by my testimony, and my dream of exclusive rights to this story.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. What was? Of course you wouldn't choose a simple case, not him. Oh, you mean Phoenix Wright? Yeah! Phoenix Wright. Who else? Herr Bruschel, report for us, if you would. What is it that you noticed? Oh, this letter? Or a different letter? No, but this isn't written to him. Or this isn't written by him, it's written to him. No! I doubt it. But I don't see him committing suicide. Would someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview? With his daughter present? I wouldn't think so, unless he's a piece of garbage. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. If it's related to this? Nope. Not at all. So he put the letter away when he saw you. So you got there early. I'm not sure I follow. So night of the interview, I arrived 50 minutes ahead of schedule. Okay. Yellow envelope. But we never saw yellow envelope at the scene, did we? I'm gonna add it to the testimony. Yellow envelope. And you saw him seal this yellow envelope with the letter.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I saw what I saw.
Apollo, you think this might be our big break? Yeah. What I need is to show some decisive evidence now. But we don't have any evidence of a yellow envelope. The only envelope we have is red. I guess at that point, maybe that's the contradiction. Because there hasn't been a yellow envelope seen there. But I'm confused because this letter was addressed to Drew Misham, not written by him. So I don't know. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in a desk drawer at the scene, in a red envelope. Ew. Is he human? Prosecutor Gavin? Yes. Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime? Unfortunately, no, but her forehead. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope, not from yellow and red. I guess, but not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already, 7 years ago. Can you? I'm sure. So he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away. But it's... And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump? Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say to the witness's claim? That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope. But no, because inside is something else. It has the letter from 7 years ago, right? Impossible. That's impossible. Ah, I like your expression. So full of confidence. It's simple, really. Wait, he said he likes your face, Apollo. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of a forensic scientist. What? Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Misham. Gross. Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself. That is not good for your posture, dude. Unless he's stuck like that.
Oh my, how could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. A reporter gets old, forgets lots, end quote.
Wait, how old is he? I forgot. 36. You're not that old. Oh, when did he get added? Oh, this. I never thought I'd hear this music in the courtroom. Here we are. Yet here we are.
Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something.
What? But what? Was this guy listening to a single thing we said? Okay, no. What the fuck is happening? You want to read it? Here you go. Mr. Drew Misham, I've deposited $100,000 in the papers, blah blah blah. It is a lot of money. So this was from 7 years ago, yeah? What? How does this nose do that? No, you're not. He's suspicious. I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the scent of a story, you make that, rather unique face. Uh-huh. Why is this happening? What the fuck? Wow, what an asshole! Excuse me. Perceiving. Judge has active imagination. End quote. Apollo, stop. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, so a case from 7 years ago, eh? I know, he sounds like an asshole, yeah. I mean... I hate this guy.
Look, this is my story, my tidbit. Journalist's info is livelihood, end quote. Ugh.
No, don't nod at him. A certain case 7 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? Trucy. Okay. The scent of a story. It took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. I'm trying to see if there's anything different here. I need to check all of these. He's just, that's what he usually does. Wait, I want to go back. Stop. Maybe we just press these. A certain case 7 years ago. Tell us, what case? Oh?
Let me state one thing, Mr. Attorney, and you can quote me on this. I can't talk about that case.
Why? No. Then perish. He sounds pretty determined not to talk. Our chances of breaking his will aren't looking good. God. On the one hand, we have your story, and on the other, this letter. What makes you think the two are related? He knows something. He knows something. Let's see. I think maybe it has to do with... I don't... I don't know. Hold on. Something powerful enough to drive Drew Mission out of hiding. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Wait, why? Wait, what? Wait, what? How did he do that? Wait. How is it soaked all of a sudden? Gotcha. What? What? Wait, no, Apollo, but... How? No! That's not how sweat works! Ugh, I don't want to know about your glands, sir. It's more than that. When Mr. Misham's talent was mentioned, you suddenly began to sweat buckets. Just loads. You're hiding something about his talent. There you are. Evidence time. Let's show where Mr. Misham's true talent lay. It just so happens I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter. This? I mean, because it's a forgery. Or would it be... Oh, maybe it's this one because it was hidden? Okay. This painting was found in Mr. Misham's studio. There are two problems with this painting. The first is it wasn't painted by Mr. Misham. The second is that there was another painting in the studio, which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. What do you have to say for yourself, huh? Then we have a letter discussing a payment of $100,000, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries. Again, how? How do you do this? That is all, Your Honor.
Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private?
Please, no. It's too late. It's being broadcast. Forgery.
That's a serious crime. Drew Misham is known as an artist these days, but there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back.
Forging.
Drew Misham was talented, all right. Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. A fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover.
Ooh. What? You can't be serious. You can't seriously be talking about. It all goes back to 7 years ago. So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about. This is my first time hearing of this criminal world. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation. But how do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here. But there's no proof tying this letter to our case. Of course, our case was and remains simple from the beginning. Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. And you, of course. No, it doesn't. Okay. The cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have a reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspects, then the killer had to be Vera. That's what. This is dumb. This is dumb. I don't want to hear about this guy with it. I don't want to hear anything from this guy anymore. Okay, this is a summary. Defendant. Vera, who poured the coffee, she admitted as much herself. Okay. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug. And nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Enough of you. Final cross-examination. But only person was the defendant. Okay. Poured the coffee. Only thing that touched the mug. Nothing left that studio that night after he died. You know, actually, let's say he was telling him the truth the whole time. Wouldn't, because this one, because from what we understand with the letterbox, is half of it is inside and half of it's outside, and he put a letter in there, according to Mr. Brushel here. So something did leave, kind of, right? Yeah. This is the only link between the studio and the outside world. Oh, my shoulder hurts. What did Mr. Brushel just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter. Yes, you did. Furthermore, he went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. Yes, he did. But that very same letterbox was empty, in other words. That night, the yellow envelope disappeared. What are you objecting to now? Why? No! No, Clavier. Shush. I wouldn't be so sure. A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night? This is exactly the opening I've been looking for. A letter was put in the post from the studio, but I hardly think that matters. And he said it was yellow. We don't... I mean, of course, we don't have anything that's yellow because we didn't take it. But... I don't know. The only thing... Only thing... You're sure about that? Well, to be really, really precise, I was busy gobbling mint candies. Where'd you get mint candies? What the fuck? One of those candies might have been poisoned. I mean, he could have. It is slow working. Possibility isn't going to cut it, not now. Mr. Misham ingested that poison via a route other than that coffee. I mean, there's poison here, but I don't know how he would ingest something like that. You know, because it's in a frame. But we can attempt. Proof is possible. Here goes nothing. Why? Why? Is that necessary? What, you want to do a double penalty again, or... I know. Shut the fuck. Let me do it first, okay? I'm ready to give you that proof, asshole. What did you say? I have proof of the disappearing envelope. Do I? Okay. Oh, a stamp, okay. As we all know, stamps come with dried glue on the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp. Again, that posture. No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age. Well, I don't know. Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead, after all. Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait, how does that explain the atroconine on the rim of the coffee mug? If he licked the stamp, then maybe it was already on his mouth? If he licked the back of a poisoned stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yes. What would happen if you put the coffee mug to his mouth? Clavier? Huh? I'm acting all like this, but I have no idea what's happening. Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around. Oh. The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Misham. Mr. Misham poisoned the coffee mug himself. That sounds ridiculous, but... Recall, if you would, atroconine is a slow-acting poison, yes? The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. But his time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe. Ran out of breath there for a sec. What? Enough! Uh-oh, his nose is picking up another scent. What? Maybe it was his last one? I don't know. Actually, I'm glad no other stamps are found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison possible. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place. What? I mean, we can prove there was poison on the scene of the crime, but... you know, before, but the stamp itself... Because this would prove that there was poison, but it wouldn't prove that there was a stamp. Two by 2 bears traces of deadly poison. Yeah, there's proof that there's poison, but not the stamp. But I don't have anything else that would show that there was poison from an outside source other, you know, I mean, because there's only this trace and then whatever was on the thing, so, I mean, It is very small though. 2 by 2 is very tiny. It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself. Wait, there's a stamp in the frame? Is that what you mean? Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important. Missing something? Yes, a pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. A troconine residue. What? Why wasn't I told about this? The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most. You aren't saying... maybe. Oh, but I am. Tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps? Why would he put a stamp in a frame, though? What the fuck? A commemorative stamp, though. Huh. Wait, hold on. Mr. Drew Misham, I have deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. What if... What if the stamp was poisoned, but he never sent the thing? This thing. And he had it framed? I mean, I don't know why he would do that, but... And that's what... Maybe he was meant to die earlier? Or, like, to be killed, not die. You know what I mean. So, huh, okay. That means it had to be someone from outside who killed him. Because they provided the poison stamp. Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide if the mood struck. Ah, what now, Brushel? Right. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too. End quote. Okay. So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him. That's what... Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay. Finally, something we agree on. The stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one. We know someone. I think I know someone. Oh, I disagree. Come again. Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. Drew Misham hid from the world. He avoided meetings. His only contact with the outside world was the mail. That makes sense? Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew read letters, a stamp would be the perfect weapon. Ridiculous. Where's your proof? I want proof. Show us evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon. We have proof! Well, we have evidence, kind of. Maybe. Your fists are trembling. I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. Oh, voice. I think I know how Mr. Misham was killed. A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death. This, please be right. Come on. Think about the text of the letter again. Deposited this much, but the next one. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. And this is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor. Stamp poison on the stamp, lick, lick, gasp, end quote. Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked? But why now, if the letter is from 7 years ago? "15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath, and the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene." But I'm still confused because it's 7 years ago. Shut up. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So, this poisoned stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago? Is that what you have us believe? Really? Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? Wait, it's not nice to pick on the Fräulein, Clavier. Who is it? Why are you here? Oh, Emma. Okay. Dude, that scared me. That scared the shit. I was like, how are you here? Oh my god. I had a heart attack. He escaped prison only to come to the courtroom. He'd be caught in a second. What the fuck? Okay. Dude, that surprised me. Emma. Well, like my Christoph Gavin impression? Did I sound like him? Yes, apparently. Very, very much. Don't quit your day job. Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after, Fräulein Detective? Someone had to come dig you all out of a mess you're making of this case. Mess? You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You can find out if that stamp was in that envelope. Easy. Oh, we could spray. Spritz in the envelope, right? Glare at me all you want, the science is on my side. It's all in the residue, right? That's right, the poison detection spray. Just spray it in the envelope, we're good. Okay. Spray. Oh, there it is! Nice. Well, would you look at that? No mistaking it. That's atroconine residue. Yes! Trust in science! I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past. Why do I have given an accent again? Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last. What are you objecting to? There's proof right there. Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why. Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago? I don't know. The only person we can ask is dead. Maybe Mr. Mission figured it out. Wait, but why would he use the thing now then, if he figured it out? He realized that the person who sent him that letter wanted him dead, so he sent his reply with a different stamp. Maybe, but then why? Okay. Who calls you Razor Tooth Brushel? Ugh. Oh no. Step is ticket straight to afterlife, end quote.
Oh, I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
I think the witness should leave. I see no need to further debate on this matter. The sender of the letter 7 years ago could hardly have been our defendant.
Apollo!
I think we just won. I don't think so, Apollo. Wow. A poison stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed up until now. If that's the case, then why would Drew Misham have done what he did? Therein lies the rub. Why? 7 years ago, the forger Drew Misham sets the trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why 7 years later did he use the stamp on the night of the murder? Why indeed? I don't know. Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years, and forgot. You expect us to believe he sprang a trap on himself? I don't know. No. No. I'm so tired of this. God damn it. Apollo, I don't think we're winning anymore. No, we're not. No. It would be too easy for a final trial to be so smooth, right? Okay, then how do you explain the poison stamp that was in this envelope? Well, no, because he licked it. What about that troconine residue, huh? Oh, I agree, that does seem to be a troconine residue. But her forehead, it's certainly no stamp. Yeah, but even if your precious poison stamp did exist, Drew Misham never would have used it. That is all. Fucking Christ. No. No, I don't think so. The poison traces match up. It can't be coincidence. No. No. 7 years ago. Okay. There were traces of the poison at troconine on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene, on this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope. An envelope that left the scene of the crime with the poison stamp on it. Ow, okay. Never would have used the stamp. Haven't been on the wrong track this whole time, I'm sure of it. The traces of a troconine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death. They're all connected somehow. The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be fake. The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail is none other than... What? Wait. The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail. The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail. Well, the red envelope. I don't think is fake. The frame, I mean, I don't know why that would need to be, I don't understand why that would be faked. But the forger, so Drew was given the thing, so he made it, so he figured out what the trap was. But it doesn't make sense for him to fall for the same trap if he already knew about it. That doesn't make sense to me. So maybe that's... Because the... let's go with this. I mean, he's not fake, but I feel like he's part of what doesn't make sense. I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. It does. What doesn't make sense is a victim. It's himself. Objection! Congratulations, you've completely lost me. Good. So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger. It makes a good story, I'll give you that. The fake clue. Fakes. Forgeries. I know that face. That's the I just had an idea face. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway. Oh, okay. What if our forger is the fake? 7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed. Now the forger stumbles into the very same trap and dies. Why? So... Because the forger who was killed was a fake. Wait, so maybe... he wasn't the forger. But the only other person working there is his daughter. One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake. Why is that guy still there? Brushel. So you're telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake? Well, if he was the fake, who was the real forger? You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo. Switcheroo. Mr. Justice, just show us just who the real Drew Misham was. If Drew Misham wasn't the real forger, there's only one other person it could have been. Oh my god, she was the forger then? I mean, there's no other person. It has to be her then. That's crazy, though. That means she's been forging since she was 12. Or maybe even more before that. That's what? I know, it's weird. I know, even I don't get it, but why would they do that? Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in the trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger. One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger's studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one possibility by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well, this is very bizarre. I don't know. Clavier. Wait, now she's on the stand, but she's our defendant. Okay. You've been paying attention to the trial so far. She's not speaking. Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forger? Drew Misham? Oh, there's somehow life in her eyes now. Was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face. I'm used to being stared at by Fräuleins, believe me, though they usually talk to me too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art? Oh, same face. Yes. So she was. Oh? This is different. Yes, it was me. What was that a picture of, though? I don't quite I don't know. I couldn't tell what that was. The court was in an uproar, and it wasn't coming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess. To be continued. Well, things are quite interesting. I'm not completely sure what's going on yet. We'll do this recess and then I'm gonna take a break. Okay, so where exactly does this leave us, Apollo? Well, the Drew Misham who was killed wasn't Drew Misham the forger, basically. He was just Drew Misham the dad. Well, he was actually... Again with the nail polish. Doing her nails? So, do you... So, you really made those forgeries? Yes, for father. I wonder if these are clues. I know it was wrong. Oh, okay. My father was a painter. I loved painting ever since I was a child. One day, father saw it in me. He saw that I had the talent. How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. Given the materials, I could make anything. Oh. Father was so proud, and I so happy. But in the end, I was making those forgeries. I've never had a good constitution, nor personality. I know very little of the world outside my door. So he took advantage of your skills to make more money, I'm guessing. Now, because of me, Father is... Oh... I remember that envelope. It was some time ago. So you were already creating your works back then? I started when I was only 12 years old. So 7 years ago. So the one who figured out the stamp was poisoned. That was 10 minutes? Wait, Vera, just one more thing, please. Those 3 paintings in the studio. I painted those as part of my work. Right, see, we checked them out and we saw what was underneath. We saw the rough sketches underneath the 3 finished paintings. I see. Mr. Justice? Yes? Father, he knew of you. Wait, what? Of both of you. What? What do you mean? He was watching, gathering information. All about the Wright & Co. law offices. Wait, what? Wait, so we were being watched by your dad? That's creepy. Why? Well, they're not really gags. Yet, when Father heard you had resumed the legal business, how pleased he was. Why? Who was Mr. Misham? How am I supposed to know? What if he was Daddy's dad? No, he wasn't. Judging from the relative ages involved, I'd say it's highly unlikely. Things are already confusing enough with all these daddies running around. Apollo, please. We know that the victim's daughter, Vera, was the forger. What does this mean for the case? Guess we're about to find out. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a bit blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. So let me do this. I'll get some music playing and I'll be right back. Okay. Haha. Alright, we're going back to the trial and hopefully things won't be so bad. Now we know that the real forger was not Drew, but Vera. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Court is now back in session. Oh dear. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Perhaps you could begin by telling us how it all worked. How did you set up this Drew Misham forger persona? Oh. There's that stare again. She's drilling more holes into his head. I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy. I mean, it's not my type, but he is handsome. What's hard? Wait, what do you mean by Apollo? Did you really make those detestable forgeries? Oh no! Perhaps you'd rather answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting? The remarkably similar one? Yes. I painted it, yes. Father praised me quite highly for it. Ah, I see. Yet she did not wish to reveal the truth of the operation, so the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, he was the forger, not her. I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I? Well, I guess she wouldn't really know because she's just been doing it because her dad was like, good job, you did it. Regardless, we need a little more information. about, for instance, this. You have seen this before? Yes, it was in the desk drawer. Okay, here we go. Let's hear this testimony. Tell us everything you know. Alright. Oh yes, we don't have to look at Brushel anymore. Thank fuck for that. I created things and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. I received the stamp that was in that envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio. So they were at a different studio before. Got it. I don't know if that's important, but something that's caught my attention. There certainly was much of great interest in your testimony. Not that the witness realizes it. Alright. I need more information about this forger. This Drew Misham. Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. So created things and Father sold them. So we know that so far already. Or we knew that. So after that job, maybe they moved to Escape? Possibly? Like, I mean... I don't know. Let's see. Received the stamp that was in that envelope. What was the first work, per se? So you'd only done paintings up until that point. Yes, but Father had a realization. Oh no. That does not sound like a good realization. He noticed my talent extended to making things other than paintings. For instance, a letter someone had written, or a fingerprint left upon a cup, even fingerprints, or a signature on a document, a seal upon a letter. None of this makes her sound very innocent at all. Oh no. And the $100,000 promised in the letter was the start. The beginning of a new industry for Drew Misham. Judge, get with the program, you know this. The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings. Forging evidence, in other words. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Handled the deal, all of it. Okay. So, you didn't know how the things you were making were being used? Why do you need to draw a picture for this? I enjoy painting very much. I think I understand. The Fräulein has lived in an unusual little world. Can you tell us what happened to the papers that were in this envelope? Father signed them and sent them back, I believe. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. Received the stamp that was in the envelope. You received it, but... What do you mean you received it? She has to draw everything, I guess. Okay. Did I do something wrong? No, but you didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison on the back? Atroquinine? A moment to her forehead. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Now then, perhaps, You would tell me, Fräulein Vera. Why did you receive this? Why did you receive this stamp? Why do you keep looking at him like that? It was beautiful. Oh, so that's why he kept it. Yes, I think it was. So, you didn't know about the poison? No, Shan. I guess not. So the trap failed by chance, by mistake, thanks to the commemorative stamp. Quite the close call. So, she wanted to keep it, so they put it in the frame. So no one knew that it was poisoned at the time, and then Drew was like, oh, I need a stamp desperately, so he took it anyway, licked it, put it on, and then died for it. That sucks. Why did you move? You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is? Yes, we saw very few people there. I began drawing picture books. Oh, okay. Or picture books. Blah, blah, blah. I think Mr. Misham wished to reduce the visibility in the world at large. When we had to meet someone for some reason, Father posed as the creator of the work. Oh, okay. You did the work and he supplied the face. The red envelope came after she'd completed her first job. That makes it a letter from her client, whoever wanted a forgery made. Apollo! We're close. We just have to piece together the parts. A deadly weapon in a red envelope, and the path it took to take Drew Misham's life. Let's see. So... Wait, okay, so... created things. Handled it, all of it. Stamp. Wait. Wait, but... do we have anything here? I don't under... We pressed everything, but nothing really calls out to me. Created things, Father sold them. Maybe I didn't press this one, I don't know. The closer they were, the happier Father was. I was happy too. She already said that, 12. Your Honor, she had no idea what she was doing was illegal. He's their little attorney. You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery. Okay. You had no idea how much danger you were. Okay. Apparently not. About this commemorative stamp. Okay, so now we're getting some new stuff. Could you tell us more about it? It was very pretty. And more than that. Huh? It was a picture of people I liked at the time. Oh, good, good. What was the image? Clavier, you froze for a second there. Okay, I'm guessing that's a sure. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. Oh, maybe these magicians? I mean, it has to be. It's too much coincidence, is it not? They're magicians, and this is a ticket of magicians. Those magicians you liked, was it this bunch? Yes. Apollo, they're not a bunch. I see. Still, I have to wonder. Why include a commemorative stamp like that in a business letter? Well, if we're talking about... You know what? We'll see.
Well, pretty stamps are always better, and you can't beat true Gramarye.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? Prosecutor Gavin? Wait, why are you sweating so much? Gavin? Clavier, you okay? Gramarye. Wait, why is he so shocked? Didn't he work with Valent Gramarye not that long ago, like at his concert? What's with Gavin? Might I ask just one question of this witness? In your testimony just now, you stated this was your first work that was other than a painting. Please tell me, what exactly did you make? Can I ask why? No, answer the question. Dude, chill out. Wow, cool down, Prosecutor Gavin. Clavier. You're usually not the one whose volume concerns me. I know, Apollo with his hordes of steel, I understand. Yes, it is unbecoming of me, I apologize. But I must know, please, Miss Misham, tell me. It was a book. A single page in a book. A book? Please be more specific. It was a handwritten book. Like a diary. Oh. Clavier? Clavier, you okay? Wait, why are you so upset? Oh dear. What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost. Miss Misham, this book. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no? Oh, so definitely. How did you know? Prosecutor Gavin, the defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her. He's told you nothing, has he? Your soiled, sullied mentor? Nothing. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean mentor? I mean, Clavier, to be honest, Phoenix was never his mentor. Your brother was. So, sullied? Who? Phoenix, right. Who else? Daddy? He never told you about the trial 7 years ago. About how he came to lose his attorney's badge. I mean, Apollo already knows about it, though. It was a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know. A certain diary. On the back, it bore the mark of a silk hat. Oh. But Phoenix, I mean, we know he probably didn't, because there are future games where he's an attorney, so we can be rest assured that Phoenix Wright did not ask for this forged evidence, nor did he, you know, he didn't buy? I don't know. Anyway, he didn't, I mean, we know he presented it. It's been said throughout the game, but I don't think he procured it, like he made it, or he asked someone to make it, or anything like that. So we'll see who did it for real. Phoenix Wright, tossed out of the profession by false evidence. And the forger who made that evidence. Is this girl standing right in front of me? And Apollo already knows this, Clavier. Why are you so like... Vera, you must tell us. The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Misham, you to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes, who was it? Who did it? Who did the deed? We only met once. You met the client? Well, who was it? It was... Wait, what's wrong? What's going on with Vera? She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again. Yes, what? Is there something about me? I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book. The diary. Who was it? Wait. Vera, wait, what's happening? Oh dear, that's not good. The devil... Wait, what? What the fuck? Defendant Vera Misham, unconscious. Examiner's diagnosis, acute atroconine poisoning. No, what? What the fuck? Hey, Binkubus, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. She's having a panic attack. She was poisoned. Poisoned. How? Who? Maybe dude in purple suit, devil is charming. You know what? That is a good assumption. I mean, it's probably because when we save the game, the purple devil dude shows up, so we'll see. This ends the recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Misham. Vera Misham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. Well, she was lucky then. She is currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case, at first glance. Until it finally began to show its true colors. The long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial. Oh, in some ways, that was the starting point of it all. Wow. And that is where we must go. Oh my god, she's so cute! To find the whole truth. Baby Trucy! Oh, she's so cute! Wow, that was a short segment. We're gonna keep going, never mind. Because earlier I said I was gonna stop after that segment, but nope. We're good. We'll just keep going. Turnabout succession. Showdown time. Wait, why is this playing again? Wait, what? I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time. And only lost twice. This is like the beginning... Oh, hold on. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. Oh! Well, it seems I found the partner I've been looking for all along. What? Over a game of cards? Why, yes. Over a game of cards. What? Oh, that was how we first met, 7 years ago. 7 years earlier, Phoenix Wright's final trial. Oh, we're gonna do the trial? April 19th, 9:27 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh my god, it's the old music too! Oh my god, this is nostalgic. Nostalgic, I just played the games not like a year or two ago. A year ago? But man, they even brought back the old music for this case. Okay. Okay, it's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. Got to try and relax. Oh, hello. You look quite like a guy we saw before. We don't have the thing here, but oh wow, look at Magnify Gramarye. Your facial, your hair. The victim in this case died after being shot in the head while in the hospital. Shady Enigmar, 40, male. My client in this case usually goes by stage name Zach Gramarye. So this is Trucy's dad, Shady Enigmar. Shady Smith, maybe? Good morning, Mr. Enigmar. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand I'm asking the impossible of you. Yes. Well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards. That's not really enough to go by, huh? And that was enough. That was not enough. Actually, it wasn't. Trust me. Oh, Trucy! Oh, she's so cute! Oh my god. Ooh, morning, Daddy. I'm so glad you came. You okay, Daddy? They picking on you? I am fine, as always. This old boy is here to help me, after all. That's young man to you. Good morning. It's a cute outfit you have on. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about? Huh? Me? Look what he started.
Here.
What? It seems fate's clock will make me wait a little longer. At least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Farewell. Magnify Gramarye. Wait, is this the forged evidence? What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important.
What's this? A memo for you or some such? Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later. Oh, this is so suspicious. Well, how do you feel about the trial today? Well, we'll get through it somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear. An easy win then, yes? No. You can't think like that, dude. Just because he's new doesn't mean he's not sharp. They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every year. The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it is a difficult situation I put you in, but allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright. Wow, why you look so angry now? They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So, do your best, but do not worry. What? What do you mean? I'll do what I can. What do you have planned? Oh no. My first look at the case was only yesterday, and the information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can, for their sake. I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I am in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. I like that face when he laughs. It's funny. Okay, you can stop laughing though. My client is Shady Enigmar. Oh, there we go. Known to the world as Zack Gramarye. A wildly popular magician, star of Troupe Gramarye. His mentor, Magnify Gramarye, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zack Gramarye is the suspect. I wonder who did it for real, though. Like, who killed Magnify? Hold on, let me see. Wait, hold on. Okay. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Yes. Body found in hospital room, shot in the forehead. Oh, wow. Okay. '67, April 13th, 11 to 11:30 p.m. Loss of blood from bullet wound. Malignant tumor confirmed in victim's liver. Okay. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I kind of like this haircut on Clavier. Is the prosecution ready? I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really. What do you mean? One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are the sweaty palms? The pounding hearts? A Gavinus concert got 10 times the thrill this gig's got. It's a courtroom! Take your sunglasses off. Clavier. Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started, legally. Okay, Clavier Gavin, lead singer for the mega hit band The Gaviners. You're out of your league, rock boy. Phoenix, don't get cocky. I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy. How the fuck did you know? True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight, but that's just a hobby to me compared to this. Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way. I'm just getting warmed up. Herr Attorney, right? Okay, here we go, I guess. We know nothing about this trial, which seems to be the trend for this game. What was his name again? Yes, Detective Gumshoe. Hit it. Detective Gumshoe! It's been so long. Why are your outlines like this? Hey, you were the one who called me up here, sir. Oh, it's been so long. I missed you. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. No fucking kidding. Hey, you. What? Huh? Me? Today's the day, pal. Today, I win, and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see? I missed this face. Oh my god. What? You normally lack confidence in your testimony? Detective, this is my stage. Can that antics. Huh? All this hey you-ing and such. And I could care less about your history together. Wow, what a prick. Aww, Gumshoe. Making me miss Edgeworth. Okay. It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are as simple as they can come. Here's the crime scene. The victim was a patient asleep in a hospital bed. Nice hat, by the way. Why is the clown shot in the head too, though? And the IV is out? Also, the IV's color is, concerning. Okay. Them's the facts. I see. Yes, I remember this. So the name magnified to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare. The retired Magnify has been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? A malignant tumor. Tutor? No, tumor. A malignant tumor, perhaps. In other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live, in fact. I see, okay. Malignant tumor in liver has progressed to final stage with no hope of recovery. Patient has 3 months to live. Patient has chronic diabetes, requires regular insulin. Wait, then does that mean that, maybe this was insulin? Oh, wait. Okay. 8. Oh. Zach Gremory's daughter, already dressed the part of a magician to the hilt. 17? Star prosecutor and leader vocalist for the rock group The Governors. Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Man, I missed you, dude. Okay. But something's not right. The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him? Why the 3 knocks? I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die? Yeah. Oh, so that's not insulin. This, okay, I see. Oh, I see. Got it. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. It is weird. Why would someone kill a dying man? Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man. Okay. But why would they leave the gun there? To my beloved student Zach, to you I entrust the task of... well... To my beloved student Zach, to you I entrust the task of lowering my life's curtain. Come on the 13th, 11:05 p.m. I will ready a gun with which you will shoot. 1 shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Magnify Gremory. But why would he send him that? But he was just about to shoot the insulin. Has been washed and shows no sign of use. So that means he wasn't about to shoot up insulin, administer medication, whatever. I don't understand. Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about that bit, sir. One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? The devil is in the details, Herr Attorney. As it turns out, there was. Every night, for a half hour, starting at 11, the victim, Magnify Grand-Marie, was given an IV. So at 11, but the IV's not in. No, but the IV isn't in the arm though. So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption during his IV. But it's not in the arm. What's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? He could have at least mentioned it to me. God, I'm so... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering him his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man. Hold on. Defendant did... God, the music is loud. Just because he got the letter doesn't mean he went through with it. Oh, I disagree. The victim was, indeed, shot in the forehead after all, just as he had commanded. It could be a setup, but let's not be in such a hurry. Maybe we should let the witness talk for a change. Oh, thanks, pal. This is louder than the other music. Oh my god, I can't believe that. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. How can you be so sure? Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal. Why? Learn to think for yourself. Get that noggin cranking. You failed to grasp the concept of questioning, detective. First we got this letter. It says shoot in the forehead loud and clear. I can see that, but still wouldn't do it. What is he talking about? How many times was it fired, though? There's a hole in the clown, so that's why, but looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me. What does the letter tell us? That the defendant had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes. Okay. But look. Oh, the defense disagrees. Sorry, not agrees. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make. What? And you can prove that with this photo. I can prove he had a choice, yes. The defendant might have fired like he was ordered, but he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. Hold on. No, I want... Okay, here, this. He shot the clown. Take a closer look. See? It's been shot in the forehead, too. Yes, it has. Hold on. You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. It doesn't say his forehead, just a forehead. So, yeah, that's a good possibility. Yes, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. Ha! And I suppose you have a reason as to why he'd shoot the clown doll. He didn't just shoot the doll, he shot the doll's forehead. His forehead. Let's read the orders once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead. This sounds so stupid. The hole in the clown's forehead, it definitely looks like it was shot. I admit I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim. Why is victim's objection so quiet? Or why is Phoenix's? Did I say the victim? Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead, as ordered. But the letter says nothing about whose forehead. This was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life. How many times was the gun shot, too, I wonder? What is... How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence. He doesn't realize just how big this little hole is going to get. What do we have? This testimony might be my only source of information. Better pay attention and read this letter carefully. So let me get this straight. You're saying my client first shot the clown, then shot the victim? But why would he do both? More of a confirmation than a summary, but whatever. Can you, like, Clavier, please? Do these people ever miss a chance to mock me? Like, poor Phoenix. Well, now that Mr. Wright's gotten that out of his system, shall we continue with the testimony? I didn't have time. Okay. Bullet was fired from... Okay, hold on. You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo? That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it. We compared the bullets taken from the victim's skull with the bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullet were a perfect match. The ballistic markings. So, we're... Why are you so certain? What a pile of Stan has your head been stuck in all this time, pal? You never heard of Zack and Valent's quick draw shoot 'em? Huh? What's that? No, apparently not. One of the defendant's specialties. Alright, this picture is so cute. Zack and Valent stand on either side of a girl. Then they shoot. That sounds dangerous. But the bullets don't hit her. Instead, they hit everything else on the stage. That's dangerous. That is, very dangerous. Don't do that. fucking Christ. Many boys and girls joined the police because of that pistol, I hear. No, don't join the police for guns. That's gross. That's disgusting. Oh my. You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. Oh my god. Holy shit. Troop Gremory stopped doing that act a while ago. The old man held on to that pistol ever since. Yes, I would like to see the pistol. Stage pistol. But can fire real bullets. Okay. Wait. But can only hold one round. Then this is impossible. So, were any fingerprints found on the gun? Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. We might say that a lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own. Whoa, not well made, not intriguing. In any case, the court accepts this evidence. Okay, but once. Hold on. I'm gonna save just in case, but no. Gumshoe. The trickiest case often seems the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand? Yeah, but like I just said, pal, after he shot the clown in the forehead, he went and... One shot. One. Did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not. It's quite simple, Your Honor. This pistol only holds one bullet at a time. If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim too. What? What are you objecting to now? That's not a contradiction. Not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot. When would he have time? Why is your objection so quiet? Oh my god. Haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales. Okay. An utter lack of humility. Seems the prosecution has another witness prepared. Another? Aw, poor Gumshoe. Gummy. Who was the witness? Who was... A 15-minute... I'll need that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach. Another to be continued? That was so short. That was the third to be continued I've seen, and the stream hasn't even been 3 hours yet. Or it's like just reached 3 hours. How? Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I have to say, I expected nothing less. We've only just begun. I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what happened, actually. I did not think you would believe me if I told you. Better that you discovered the truth for yourself. I was thinking of you, you know. I think we need less thinking and more talking. Dude, we need communication if you want me to help you, okay? That night in the hospital, what really happened? The way your eyes gleam, Mr. Wright. You'll scare Trucy. Speaking of which, where is she? You have seen the problem yourself. The letter. The one shot in the forehead. One, right? Yes, and the reason he speaks of. I could not deny my mentor's wishes, even if it meant my own death. Why not? This is something I will not say, for now, at least. What the fuck, dude? You know, this face reminds me of when Phoenix is upset. He's like, I've done many things in my life, some well, some poorly. But this is a cross we must bear alone to our graves. We? What? Finally, this guy sure likes to take his time getting to the important stuff. Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time, and found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols. 2? And the IV drip is in now. Yes, the one I had used on stage. And the one that had been used by my partner, Valent. What is happening? My mentor had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. Then I took the pistol into my hand. I cannot deny that my resolve faltered then, for a moment. You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him? Recall there was a reason I could not refuse his request. His last such request, though not his first. So there were other requests you couldn't refuse before. To be honest, I've not always been steadfast, and I fear I've brought pain upon Trucy. Why? Just what was going on in Troop Gramarye? Yet, in the end, I did not shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown. Okay, good for you. But he still ended up dead, so who shot him? I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. I wonder if Magnify sent this letter only to Zack. Like, maybe he sent another letter to someone else. Because there were 2 guns there. One for Zack and one for Valent. Did Valent do it? I wonder if he killed Magnify. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, with what we know about Valent Gramarye, but still. I believe if you examine the bullet in the clown's head, you will find it to be different than the one in my mentor. What were those called? Rifling marks? Ballistic markings? Why did you change his name? Oh, yes. Well, that is all I have to tell you concerning the case. Concerning the case? You mean there's something else you can tell me? You are a fascinating man, Mr. Wright. Thanks. What is with clients and hiding everything? It makes it so hard. My mentor, his eyes opened. What? The old devil, he was not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshots would have woken him anyway. And there we had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. It was not a long discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so. He wasn't gonna say, God damn it. Right, let's get back in there. And who's your decisive witness? Oh, don't worry on my account. I'm confident the witness will do the job. After all, he is intimately acquainted with the players in our little production. Is it Valent? I knew it. It's Valent. Why? Why would he be a witness against Zach? Oh god. His music hasn't played yet. What voice did I give this guy? I don't remember. Fate. The grand illusion. Filled with traps and tricks. Wait, the shooting took place in that hospital after 11 o'clock at night. If you're a witness, does that mean you were there that late? If one were to deduce the... Oh, there's the music! If one were to deduce the logic... This logically, the conclusion is... Yes! Okay. I always get the characters, don't I? I have an interesting fact for you, you see. Several days before the crime, my witness received this. I was right! They both got a letter! Wait. That's the same letter Zach Gremery received. Yes, or perhaps I should say, ta-da! Fuck you, dude! Look at your pose! Probably the same thing. Perhaps you should see for yourself. It's the same thing. Wait, no, it's later! To my beloved student Valent, to you I entrust the task of lowering my life's curtain. Come on the 13th, 11:20 p.m. I will ready a gun with which you will shoot one shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. The only difference is the time. God, I love this music though. So weird. By which you mean, I'm just having trouble envisioning a man who would ask his students to kill him. Both of them, no less. It's just my opinion, Her Judge. But from these letters, I'd say he was coercing them, not asking them. Oh, why is it lagging? We walked the magician's path together, and in so doing shared much of our lives. When people are so close, there's strain. A warping of relations, you might say. Yet this has nothing to do with the case at hand. By which you mean you're not going to tell us. He totally did it. He did it. That's my guess. Valent is the killer. Ah, this is so frustrating though. I'll do more than that. For where he walks, the red roses rise, singing hymns to the miracle that is magic. Fascinating, though I hardly need to remind you that the evidence could just as clearly point to you as the suspect. The letter, the murder weapon, and now the 2 bullets found at the scene. Yeah, the time is only... As every magician knows, timing is everything. What the fuck? God damn it. That night, I visited the hospital room at the time Magnify requested. The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken his final bow. I did not imagine my fellow student might have received the same instructions. Yet a deal with the dead is still a deal. Death's sweet kiss I gave to the clown. Then I informed the doctor and the police. Why would you shoot the clown before informing the police when you see your mentor dead on the hospital bed with a bullet wound like a bullet hole in his forehead? What the fuck? Absolutely not. What the fuck? If anything, this just makes you more suspicious to me. Don't say that, Judge. And if it wasn't Zach Gramarye, then the killer was you, Valent. It's totally you. And no disappearing act will get you out of that. Which, according to the letter, was 11:20 p.m. Indeed. In magic, timing... I know. Right. Consider the illusion of teleportation. If I were to appear on stage before my stunt double has left, how would that look? Why, it would reveal the very secrets of my magic. You just told me... You went to the designated time, and what did you see? What? Why is he so... Why? What? It is forbidden for a magician to have a good imagination. No, that... What? Isn't magic all about illusions and imagination? What is this guy on? He's totally suspicious. Now you are the one imagining. It is forbidden for a lawyer to have a good imagination. Fuck you. No, a lawyer needs a good imagination too. What the fuck? The witness. The witness will refrain from pausing so suspiciously before responding. My forbidden imagination is starting to imagine things. He totally did it. He did it, and he's gonna get scot-free because of their legal system sucks. And we know that Phoenix lost because the forged evidence thing, right? So we know how it ends, but like, this guy is so obvious. Come on. Which brings us back to the reason neither of you could refuse. So it does, and my partner, he did not refuse. But Magnify wrote the same thing to you. Why could you refuse if Zach couldn't? Because I have a will of steel, of course. I also do this trick where I bend steel bars, so perhaps steel isn't always so strong. So which is it? What the fuck? There were 2 bullet holes at the scene. One in the victim, one in the clown. You're saying the one who shot the clown was you? But why? Okay, let's say you didn't do it. Why would you shoot the clown before notifying him? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because whoever didn't shoot the clown committed murder. I'd better dig around here a bit more and see what I turn up. Mr. Valent, let me ask about something else concerning the crime scene. Namely, I want to say the number of pistols, but let me say first. Number of pistols. Do you know how many pistols were there? How many pistols were there when you entered the room? By which you mean what, precisely? 2 pistols were used in the Zach and Valent quick draw shoot-'em, correct? One for each of you. You are well informed, yet only one of my old friends sat in the hospital room that night. What did Zach tell me back in the lobby? Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time. Found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. Okay. So you picked up that pistol and fired it? Indeed I did. Alakazam? Alakazam? What? What? Quite important. I think. Maybe? What can I do but obey? So, only 1 pistol. And you said you shot the clown with it. Hold on. Then I informed the doctor. Okay, so that's the last one, I think. Okay, let's. Because, I mean, Zach said there was 2. He's saying there were 1. But if he came later, then yes, there would only be 1. But the one that was left there was also fired. But according to the defendant, Zach Gramarye, when he entered the room, there were 2 pistols on that table. Yes. One of those pistols he used to shoot the clown in the forehead. Then he left with it in his pocket. Of course, this is what he would say. Unlike the hapless clown, we must assume our defendant has some brains in his head. Well, what about what Mr. Valent has told us? You see, there's something about his testimony that doesn't make sense. Oh, fucking Christ. I told you I took the pistol that was there and shot the clown. That's your story, at least. See, you're so suspicious. You're super sus. But the rifling marks tell a very different story, Mr. Valent. Recall what Prosecutor Gavin told us. We compared the bullets taken from the victim's skull with the bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullets were a perfect match. So if there's only 1 pistol and you shot the clown, then why don't the rifling marks match? Mr. Valent, if you fired this pistol, then you shot the victim in the forehead. I mean, that's sound, I guess. Objection! What are you objecting to is true, though. What have I done? I owe the court an apology. Sorry. For what? You see, I was unaware that 2 of these unique pistols were crafted. The analysis of the rifling marks only proved the type of gun that fired them. But that's not what you told us before. You said you verified the murder weapon. Fuck you. No, stop. I mean, I know it's futile, but still. Divisive than decisive. He totally did it, though. He totally did it. You'll see in time. Oh, you motherfucker. The testimony so far has merely been a review of the facts. The proof comes next. When Mr. Valent entered the hospital room, the victim had already been shot. As his next testimony will prove, her right, the real fight is about to begin. Don't say that, Phoenix, but bring it. God damn it. I arrived in the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m. After discovering the body, I fulfilled my obligation, then called in the doctor. The doctor examined the body before the police arrived. He was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m. And the one in the room at the time was my partner, not me. But the autopsy says... I don't know. Enough! Clavier, enough! Their debut single was only 2 minutes and 15 seconds long. What a ripoff. Wow. And in the time of death determined by the doctor, there is an incontrovertible truth. God, this is awful. 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 And we're gonna expect the cross-examination. Okay, fine. Fine. But he didn't. He's so suspicious. Arrived in the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20. But I don't understand, like, what is he obligated to do at that point if the mentor is dead? Like, at that point, it wouldn't matter. And also, to be fair, the doctor wouldn't know the time of death right away. Because he couldn't do a full autopsy examination. That makes no sense. Here. No? Alright, fine. I'll take the penalty. It's okay. It's okay. It's a small penalty. It's fine. Okay, I'll press it then. I don't think I'm stepping out on a limb to say I have some doubts about this. How could the doctor be so precise with the time? Exactly. Magic revels in making the complex appear simple, but reality is the opposite. What appears complex in this case is a simple matter of subtraction. What? What? Oh, they actually do bring it up. It's not in his arm. I don't think that would fall out if he was shot. Okay. I mean, it's important. Click. Why isn't it? Okay. Well, seeing how it is the biggest clue we have to the time of death, I'd say it's very important. Agreed. It would be hard to imagine a more precise way to determine the time. Behold the power of arithmetic. Dude, chill. Very well. The witness will add this detail to his testimony. What the fuck, dude? So confusing. It's so confusing. Oh, whatever. Okay. The water of life springs not eternal. The remaining IV liquid proves my innocence. Did you notice the IV yourself, by any chance? When I first entered that room, the stench of gunpowder assailed me. We know this. Next, the mark of death upon my mentor's forehead. And then his left arm did I spy a rose drooping and wilted. Its thorn, the discarded IV needle. Just talk clearly, dude, please. If the IV had been there, then why, you might be a suspect. Indubitably so. I might say it's a thanks to my lucky color. Your lucky color? Indeed, even today I wear proudly upon my suspect self, for it always, without fail, brings me luck. Why, when Zack and Valiant won their first Magician's Grand Prix, yes, there was the very one held by the Associations of International Magicians. I don't care. Ugh, this is one trip down memory lane no one needs. Valiant sure looks happy with himself. Okay, how about this lucky color testimony? It's not yellow though. So I don't know what he's on about. And he's wearing yellow. It certainly sounds like your lucky colors brought you plenty of luck, but not this time. Mr. Valiant, your lucky colors betrayed you. I'm afraid you've lost me. It's yellow, right? So I don't get it. The witness's testimony just now clearly contradicts the evidence. Come on, look, it's a color photo. Like, come on. I know. Dude, let me just listen to me first. Okay. Don't worry, I've got all your bases right here. Where is your evidence that the whatever. This, take it. Take that. The crime scene tells all, Your Honor. All this talk of color has me yearning for black and white, clear-cut simplicity. Tell us, Herr Wright, just where is the contradiction in this photo? My pleasure, and I assure you it's quite simple. But I can't promise anything in black and white. Just look, it's green. It's green. Valiant Gramarye, let's get one thing straight about your lucky color. It's yellow, yes? I mean, you're wearing it. What mystery is there? No. Yes, there is decisively wrong, in fact. Take another look at the photo of the crime scene. It's green, guys. Confusion, doubt. Tell us, what do your elderly eyes spy? Even my elderly eyes can see a problem here, Mr. Valiant. Look at the IV bag. It's green. What is this? What foul magic? What do you mean?
Order, order, order. What does this mean? This is some kind of mistake.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin. The greener they are, the harder they fall. I suppose there's no substitute for experience. Phoenix, don't say that. You used to be a greenhorn and you still won. Valiant Gramarye, as you reminded us several times, your lucky color is yellow, but the IV is clearly not.
Well,
this contradiction can mean only one thing. What now? And to think, you almost had me. What now? What now? What are you talking about? What now? But how would he tell? How would he know? But he wouldn't think like that? That's bullshit. But that's like a stretch. As I thought, there's no substitute for experience, Prosecutor Gavin. You may tell a good tale, but you've just proven something rather grave. For you, that is. Wait, what? What did he prove? The liquid in the IV is yellow, yes. But how did this witness know that? That's true as well. It's quite unnatural when you think about it. You did think about it, didn't you? Your Honor, the defense requests an explanation from the witness. At the scene of the crime, the IV liquid appears to be green. So let me ask, how did the witness know the IV liquid was actually yellow? I like that. Oh, it's so cute.
Mr. Wright, you will explain this at once. The witness clearly knew the color of the IV liquid, so I'm sure it means something, but what?
I can think of only one possibility, Your Honor. The witness, Valiant Gramarye, has testified that the IV liquid is yellow because... I mean, it looked yellow, he'd seen it before. Maybe, I would say it's either he'd seen it before or he knew the IV liquid's color, but... I don't know. Whatever. From the facts before us, the answer is clear. I mean, either way, if he knew the color, that means he'd seen it before. The witness knew that the IV liquid was yellow. Why? Because he'd seen it before. But not inside the blue bag we see in the photo. He saw the liquid by itself in a clear, colorless black bag. Ask yourself, why would he know if he didn't work at a hospital? That's where you'll find your meaning, Your Honor. I'm afraid I find nothing. So what if he knew the IV liquid's color? Leave the getting excited over absolutely nothing to our teeny bopper fans. Again, his objection is so quiet. 30-minute hourglass with 20 minutes worth of sand remaining. Your claim, Prosecutor Gavin. However, there's a critical difference between an hourglass and an IV bag. An hourglass uses sand, but the IV bag uses liquid. Judge, no. No. I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not the point. As much as it pains me to say this, Your Honor, no. Unlike the sands through an hourglass, IV liquids enter the patient's body, at which point, like magic, it disappears. However, what if the amount of IV liquid had increased? You couldn't tell, could you? After all, there's no way of knowing how much went in. Let me get this straight. Right. You're saying the witness watered down the victim's IV bag? No, he added some more shit in there. That's how you knew the IV liquid is yellow. Now wait! I said wait! How might an amateur such as myself essay to perform such a task? I'm an amateur too, but I can pour water into a cup. What does that make? What point does that make, Phoenix? Does an IV bag open from the top? He added liquid to the IV to throw off the time of death. I tire of these fairy tales lacking evidence. Valiant Gramarye, I'm afraid your magic won't serve you well in a life of crime. Might I ask what you're strongly suggesting? Magic relies on props, and props become evidence. Our witness was certainly able to increase the amount of IV liquid in the bag. All he had to do was work a little magic, and the prop was... Wait, what? This? Was it this? It's a perfect prop for the magically increasing IV trick, and easy enough for an amateur to use. What kind of evidence is that? The syringe was clean, not a trace of liquid in it. It was washed. And don't you find that odd, Prosecutor Gavin? What? The victim had the syringe to administer his insulin shots. There should have been traces of insulin left inside. Exactly! Well, Valiant Gramarye, as you pointed out yourself, the IV liquid makes the perfect clock. One that you could manipulate at will. Ah, there are the rabbits again. So cute. And the doves. Come on, his reactions are already proof enough. Well, maybe I can squeeze an extra day out of this. I can do a little much-needed investigation work. I see there's no objection. Ugh. I guess I spoke too soon. Oh no, stop. I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to. Truly, there's no substitute for experience. Nothing blinds one to the truth so effectively. A word to the wise: underestimate the young, and they'll sweep your feet out from under you. Well, I don't think Phoenix is the type to underestimate young, because Franziska von Karma, you know, there's Maya Fey, you know, and then he knows that, who was it? How did I forget? He knows that, Miles. I don't know why I forgot. Not forgot. I don't know why I couldn't say it. He knows that Edgeworth was young when he started out, so I think you suck. I know exactly what you're thinking. What's he talking about? You say the witness used the syringe to manipulate the level of IV liquid, but there's no proof. There's no proof he didn't do it either. Yes, quite true. Huh? He's admitting to it? Nor was this witness quite as decisive as I'd hoped. This, I admit, after all, why linger in the past when the future holds so much? What is he talking about? Proof, Herr Judge. I have another way to prove my case. With evidence, no less. This is the victim Magnify Grammary's diary. A story of his birth, his startling debut, and of meeting his disciples. It seems he intended for the last chapter to end quite appropriately with his death. Wait, that book doesn't say what the reason was, does it? The reason why his disciples couldn't refuse his last request? Sadly, it does not. What's important here, is on the last page. Apparently, the victim wrote in his journal that night, even after the IV had begun, at 11 p.m. Let's read it, shall we? Tonight's IV is in, maybe the last. I leave the rest to them. The first should come soon. This journal may end here or it may go on, but not long. That depends on his hand. All that is left to mine is to lay down this pen. I know this isn't... Oh no, I don't want to see this. Intended to... He said maybe he might run again. No, no, I know where this is going. No, I don't want to do it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. He's right about the diary being pretty clear. Still, I find it hard to believe that he'd overlook such an obvious problem with this precious evidence. No, Phoenix! No! If the diary is accepted like this, the trial's over. Maybe it's time for me to show them something. No, don't show them. No, I don't want to. I know I have to, but I don't want to. I don't want to. We know what we must do for the story to continue, but this breaks my heart. This breaks my heart. Oh, you should... I mean, okay, but seriously though, you shouldn't use a random notebook page given to you by an 8-year-old child who just got it from a random person down the hall. It's not too late to rethink this and avoid more embarrassment. Oh, he's baiting me. No! I don't want to. I don't care if I sound like a whiny bitch. Like, I don't wanna. Phoenix, this is the stupidest decision you've ever made. No. This sucks. This absolutely blows. Note that the page has clearly been ripped out. It's obvious, Judge, but that's why we're still here talking about this. As it just so happens, I have here what... No! Looking at this page, it's hard to imagine that the first visitor that night shot Magnify Grand Marie. That's the defense's position. Oh no, I don't want to see it! I don't want to see it. Why, this is a continuation of the victim's diary. No! I mean, he did it. It's obvious, but... Don't say... No! Why are you so... Wait, why? Okay, no! What the fuck? No. No. I had a bad feeling just then. That ripped out page was too obvious. Then why? Phoenix! Why? He must have known. And I should have known it was a bad sign all around. Why? Phoenix, why? If you knew, then why? Oh, dude, your hair is a lot to the right here. Wait, was that a blink? That's freaky. This is... Wow. My name's Drew Misham. I'm a painter. No, well, not per se. Mr. Misham, was it? Do you know what this is? He knew. He didn't even say anything to Phoenix. He was just like, I'm gonna bait this guy into presenting it, no matter what. And then I'm gonna... I feel like Phoenix should have been like, hey, I got this random thing. I don't know what it is. Can you, someone like verify this for me so I can know if it's real or not? Because I just got this case last night and I have no idea what's going on. Why? Because that's the forged evidence. You're awful. You're also awful. You know that? What? You made it? Yes. You might call it one of my works. The regional prosecutor's office received a tip-off yesterday. How? Okay, but he wouldn't have time to get that made. That's so lame. No, I don't want to see this. Forgeries? But he didn't do it! He didn't do it! Wait, he said prepared by a certain defense attorney. I didn't prepare this evidence. The attorney speaks. Something about this page, I presume. But what is he saying? It makes no sense. After all, it was you who presented the evidence. He was given it by a little 8-year-old girl. What? Wait, what's the mark? Phoenix. What's the mark? No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. No. But he didn't request it. Phoenix, you idiot. Clavier, you bitch. Oh, I'm so mad. It was careless of me. That's all I can say. Trucy. Just got it over there in the hall. Yeah, why do I? I'm so bad. Someone set you up, Phoenix. It was all a trap. A fatal trap. No, don't be disappointed. If I did, would the court hear it? He didn't forge it, though. And you know what's even more shitty? Is that if the prosecution made the same mistake, they would have gotten a slap in their fucking wrist. It's happened before, and they got away with it anyway. Like, they still kept their job? They kept their badge? So fucked up. Oh, I spilled some tea because I was so mad. Hold on. This pisses me off. Your Honor, wait. I understand that presenting forged evidence in court is a serious crime, but you cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertook as an individual. You... Also, how would they know? It's really suspicious that they knew it was a forgery before Phoenix even knew. I mean, it was suspicious to him, but still. This is so fucked. It's so bullshit. What? What else do you have to say to me? What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, what now? There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. What the fuck? Why? Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing your verdict when your defendant does not exist? What the fuck? I am talking about this. And he's gone. What the fuck? Mr. Agnemar. The defendant's escaped. Find him quick. You're still smiling though. What the fuck? That day in the courtroom, a miracle occurred. The defendant, Shady Enigmar, aka Zach Remery, did not just escape from court. He literally, unbelievably, vanished. Right before the bailiff's eyes. No one ever saw him again, not since that day. This is the Gramarye miracle. Fuck you. No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant didn't exist. That's how it happened. What the actual fuck? The trial of magician Zach Remery vanished along with him for all eternity. What? The mysteries that remained behind were all solved, however. But not until 7 years later. What the fuck? Okay. What a sad end. Okay, no, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now. I think this is a good point to stop at today. And then I will continue this next week instead. That was crazy. What the fuck? He was totally set up. And like, how would the prosecutor's office know? And like, shouldn't they know that the attorney was changed very last minute, like the night before, or the day before, whatever? Where would he have the time to meet with the guy, ask for a specific forgery for a diary he knew nothing about, Like, isn't that suspicious? Who told Clavier this information for him to trust that info so like easily? Like, I don't get it. And Phoenix, you fucked up too. That was stupid. That was really stupid. You got a piece of evidence from a little girl who just found it or got it from someone in the hallway, and you just present it without questioning it. I mean, he questioned it, but not officially questioned it. Like, go be like, hey, someone, like, you don't even need to specify it was Trucy. Just be like, hey, look, someone gave this to me just like a second ago. I don't know what it is. Could you guys check this out? Because I don't want to present it in case it's something weird. Like, it was too good to be true. Phoenix, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm upset. Alright. Anyway. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. This is... Yeah. It's a good time to stop. Anyway. Enough with the crazy for today. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it may be. Hope everyone stays safe, healthy, and in the best spirits that they can. And see you again soon. Bye.